I didn't know a church like this existed in Cartersville. This is a quote from one of our more recent parishioners after a couple of visits. Now, she's a longtime resident here in Cartersville, but still had no idea that a church like this existed, one that was open, that one that was inclusive, one that welcomed her for all of who she is, and does that to everyone. We have a special mission here in Cartersville, a unique mission unto us, to go out into the world and to be the church that God is calling us to be. Now, I believe firmly that there are people who still don't know about us and are skeptical of a church, perhaps have been burned by many churches before, and are looking for a life-giving, loving, liberating Jesus, one that we could offer here. So probably now more than any point in my 20 years plus of ministry, I believe that this church has the possibility to not only transform lives, but perhaps even save lives. And that is a weighty responsibility. Now we have to decide how we're going to do that. And one way, the decision we have to decide, is coming up, at least the beginning process of this Sunday. I'm standing here in our wonderful historic building, which has served us well and may still continue to serve us well, but we have to decide how. Do we want this to simply be a chapel that we have occasional services at, like our 7:45, and maybe weddings and funerals, and perhaps even maybe our 9 o'clock? And then build an additional worship space? Or do we want to maintain this space and have more services? My vision, and dare I say, I believe it is God's vision as well, that we continue to grow, not only spiritually and connected to each other, but also we grow in numbers. Not simply to tick off a box, but the fact of there are people in need of a church like this in Cartersville. So I hope you join me with this Sunday, both in worship and then after the 11 o'clock service, we're going to gather and have this communal conversation. I hope to see you there. These are important and weighty times, and we will be making decisions that will impact us for generations to come. We need to hear your voice. See you this Sunday.